we will focus, go up and sleep until morning so that we can do the town business. I think 6 is late enough that the shop's open, but I still go for 7 just because I don't want to wait for them to open the shop sometimes, or what do I know, maybe 6 is just fine. It's because I would never ever open my shop if I owned one at 6 in the morning. That seems insane. Who would come shopping at 6 in the morning? Oh, he wants payment for a rumor. Camp on a clearing. We've heard tons of rumors about camps on clearings. Look at that, all these camps here. Camp. None of the special sites. Oh, it is a cursed reliable cone helmet with Curse of Terror, giving control assistance. For a second there, I thought maybe we would want to use it if it had been a different curse and a different buff on it. The nature resistance there doesn't matter. No. It would be nice, but tanking my morale too? And for what? I would also lose some energy. I lose energy restoration. I lose miracle chance. I lose magic power. I lose health restoration. No. No, no, and no. Oh, we found another Heat Wanderer's cowl that is literally identical with the first one. So we will save this one. Then, let's see, there, and I think we dropped the thing there. They sell for 1 coin, the flasks. I might as well fill them with water and just see if we use them, and if we don't, we can just throw them away. It hasn't cost us anything. So, I think I'll keep them. I feel like there was something else that I was supposed to do then in town. Oh, repair. Let's go repair while I remember. Oh, he can't repair the stuff. Maybe that's part of the problem. Yeah, because I've only been using him to repair, and I thought that he could repair it as well, and so when he didn't, I assumed that it was just at full durability. Noted and promptly forgotten. So you can repair it. Yeah. This one penalizes my energy. The fist shield costs 169. Block chance, block power recovery, counter chance. And the defensive stuff is good, because that means more time for my energy to recover and such. Cooldowns to come off cooldown. And then we have the nimble dirk to be the weapon with cooldown duration reduction. I think it is time. This is what I've been meaning to do. This is why I never threw the dagger out. If we ever found a shield, I was going to replace it, but I'm just going to buy it for 169. This is going to be our new melee configuration. Of course, the staff is still the main mode, but now this one doesn't cost me mana anymore, and in fact, no, this is the main configuration now for spellcasting as well. It doesn't penalize me, and in fact it boosts my cooldown duration reduction, so I can spam spells more. I will probably save the flail, just in case I change my mind. Maybe someone will write a YouTube comment telling me that I'm insane and I need to pick it back up, something like that, who knows. So let's keep it in case someone can convince me that I'm wrong. Bandage and Nikif picked up. I think that's an empty purse, yep. Then what do... This is another skull, 2-skull mission. And the 2 skulls are proving to be hard enough, honestly. So I think that we're just gonna do another 2-skull. I'm keeping the gems here because they're worth more in Bryn. So I guess we're just throwing them here. Oh, and I want to go and sell the cursed item at the Rotten Willow Tavern. I have something for you. Oh, this is how you do it. 158. And I want to learn something here. I think I've learned it before, but we'll learn it again. 2500 reputation with the Rotten Willow Tavern. If I sell him a cursed item. That does not change. Okay. I thought maybe it would. Buy all the Nikif that he has and store, and then we'll bring it back to Manchia. I should buy some new medical supplies, but the shops are closing. And we didn't get the contract either. Caltrops are cheap. I don't think we already had the bed, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if they take money if you already own the bed technically. Well, whatever. 15 gold. So we need to pick up the quest, and we need to pick up the blessing and some medical supplies before we go. Best to the cursed skeet. I'm not sure what the skeet means, but whatever. That and that and that. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of the cursed skeet. over here. And there's a camp right there, so I think we do that after the dungeon though. Okay, so the 7% extra cooldown reduction was not enough to bring the Jolt down to 1 turn cooldown. That would have been a really nice blessing. Oh, you're right, and thank you, VGM. Yeah, I was thinking we were gonna go to the roadside altar, but we are not. No, that doesn't make sense. So now I'm losing the Vigor buff here. I'll go and sleep again to reset it. We've lost 200 turns of it already, almost. Oh, I'm not sure we can sleep again. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, because we've just woken up. How are you doing, VGM? I was checking out your stream earlier. I like your build. Staves and electromancy. You raided someone just as I came in, so I didn't really get to see a lot. But I hope you had fun. How are you liking the new update? I'm not sure if we already talked about this. I forget. No, I talked to you on your stream. I remember now. That's right. Memory does not serve me well today. Build is really fun, but I died to second contract in Bryn. Oh, really? And you were playing on permadeath, of course. Right. Sad business. Sorry, man. Yeah. We're not playing on permadeath here because I really wanted to explore the new stuff. So I think that'll be my new go-to whenever there's like a new patch out, like a major update. I will play a run not on permadeath to try out the new stuff. And then I will start playing permadeath for the remainder. Smoking Blaze. How you doing? The new update is good in the sense of content and looking forward to more in the storyline on Gwen. Yes. I love that they always put in more stuff than they promise in an update. I think that's a really good business model. Leaving some surprises in there for the players to find just by playing and not... You can't read your way to everything in a devlog. You gotta actually play the game to see the new stuff, which I think is amazing. I wonder if that counts as a spell. We have to test that sometime. A shiv. Oh, the shiv is good for throwing. Let's keep that one. Oh, what are you? A tormentor, right. Not a new enemy type, he's just changed. He has a new sprite that I haven't seen that much, that hood thing. There. Then this. Good morning. Oh, you just woke up, really? Has it been that long since your stream stopped? I guess. Yeah, okay. Huh. Yeah, I've been streaming for most of it. Try permadeath electromancy died to 2 thugs at level 7. What a sad way to go. RIP, yeah. It was a net throwing thugs like with 2. Oh, right. Yeah. I will say that compared to the other magic trees, electromancy, it's not weak. It's just it's very reliant on RNG. If you don't proc your knockback and your immobilize and all that stuff, then you're dying. You are really relying on getting those status effects and stuff. Otherwise you're not doing enough damage to not win without them, knocking them back and stuff like that, keeping them at bay. So I will test this one more time, just because I feel like this should be a spell. I guess it isn't, but whatever. I'll try it one more time. Can we counterspell that? No, we can't. Okay. Fine, game. Be like that. Let's pop the Nikif. And so what I was getting is that I don't think electromancy is weak, because most of the time when it procs the knockbacks and the immobilize and all the things, it's super powerful and you can kill much more than you could maybe when much more, at least easily be on par with pyromancy and geomancy. But when you're unlucky, you're not doing enough damage and then you will die. Also maybe because we often get used to it knocking back, and so you feel safe, but then when it suddenly doesn't knock an enemy back and where you needed it to, that's where it goes wrong, right? Not sure. You guys can know. Let me know if you have a different experience, but that's my takeaway anyway. And so I think electromancy is probably the hardest magic school to play right. Like, I think pyromancy is overall weaker, but it's easier to understand. You're not relying on knockback. You either deal enough damage with the fire, or you don't, and then you run away. Or you kill your enemies because you just have so much damage, which is what the pyromancy school is all about. And then geomancy, you have the boulder, and the boulder is brokenly powerful, so you are probably still more powerful as a geomancer. What is this? An added. Okay, I want to test if this is a spell. Okay, I'm gonna have to let him use it on me. There, then we pop the counter spell. Oh, that is a spell. Ah, okay, so he leeched life from himself, and so obviously he doesn't take damage from it. But I suppose, I mean, contra me losing health and him gaining it, so this is significantly better, of course. 5 is not that much, but I suspect he has high unholy resistance, and that's why it was so low. So that is confirmed a spell. Cool. This is not worth anything. No. What I don't like about Pyro is you also burn your loot. Yeah. What is the side effect after using certain drugs like Nikif? The aftermath, it's the opposite. It's usually just the opposite. So we are, for sure, we get experience. Less experience gain, and we penalize our vision, we get higher fumble chance, stuff like that. It's not directly the opposite, it's like a slightly less nerfed version of it, but in the negative instead. We'll see it in about 1,000 turns, right? I'll try to hover over it. Nikif is the only drug that I really use in the game, just because of the experience gain. I heard a door open somewhere, so we might be in danger. We are not in danger. Oh, I forgot to bring extra food. Let's hope it's not a super long dungeon. Where do we head in? This way. In giving out my big melee weapon, I have lost the weapon that I used to smash doors with, so that's something to consider. Now I'll have to lockpick them. And that could backfire. I was losing the lockpicks. Cool. A better dagger. And a potion. I'll identify this dagger. Is that a better dagger? Yes. Except the nimble dirk helps my spells, and this one does not. But then it's a better weapon in itself. Is it? Yeah. Cooldown duration, 7%. Okay. I wonder if that actually matters for any of my spells. I don't think... The Jolt is the only one I use repeatedly, and the 7% is not enough to bring that down at all. So then it would be for these guys here, like 10 turns. Yeah, okay. It takes 1 turn off the static field. It takes 1 turn off the short circuit, so... But then I would prefer having a better damage weapon for when we do get into melee, I guess. So... Sure. This was a dead end. Where are we going then? This way. Oh. All the way back to the beginning. Oh, up here. This is why survival tree, skill tree is great, is it halves all aftermath and gives other passive boosts while you have vigor active. Oh, really? Yeah, there's that one survival thing, but that's that one down here? No. This is the one, adaptability. Yeah, reduces the duration of drunkenness, bad trip, and aftermaths. But they don't affect me that much. You know, we just don't take fights when we are in aftermath or bad trip or drunk. Usually reduces the effect of damaged body parts on max. That's pretty good. If under the effect of Vita grants extra health and morale change, it's definitely worth getting as a skill point. No doubt about it. $60. How do I do 60 with that? It does 17 normally. What? Crit efficiency plus 25%. Because I hit it in the head? Okay. Oh, he's gonna attract some more folks here. Almost guaranteed. Yep. Okay. So far, nothing too bad. But that's kind of bad. Okay. Now it gets interesting. Oh, God. This is the big one. Not sure what just happened there. Someone did something. Ah, upon receiving damage, heals all allies within vision. Bitch. And he has health restoration on himself as well. And on death, yeah, he's the guy who wants to sacrifice himself. This is kind of bad. It's rare that they actually get to use that for anything, but now they do. For once. I could have removed the rapid restoration, by the way, so that was kind of sad that I didn't. I'm trying to kill him, just so he stops healing everyone. There we go. Blood Oath. Okay, and we can remove the Blood Oath with the Seal of Cleansing. And that gives me some mana back. That's the first time I've ever used the Seal of Cleansing. For the entire campaign. No, I used it to debuff skeletons a lot. Or to remove a debuff. Then. He's going to dash me if I'm not careful. Oh, but nice, we got him. Okay. Oof. Okay, that was an interesting fight. Yeah. Rat be damned. Is it good? What's good? Can you clarify your question? Ooh, I see a chest up here. I guess I'll bring the alcohol. There's another floor in this dungeon. We could try to get a level up before finding the boss, maybe. Although I don't think the boss will be a major problem. Kalis. The spell you used just now. Which one? The Seal of Cleansing, I assume. It's a very interesting spell. I think when it is good, it's going to... when we get to the point where I find someone with the exact right situation, and maybe I've missed it a few times, then this one's just going to save me and win me the fight. It removes all the buffs from a target or debuffs. And I get some mana back based on things removed, and I reduce cooldowns, and I can use it on myself to remove debuffs. It's like a dispel magic. Dispel magic is the right thing to call it. And I get all kinds of various things out of it when I use it. It is worth noting that when I remove buffs from myself, I get a buff for it, and when I remove debuffs from myself, I get a debuff for removing the thing. So you gotta make sure that it's worth more than the debuff that you get, right, when you remove another debuff. That was a convoluted way of saying that, but I think that made sense, at least in my mind. The boss room is in here, so let's try clearing down here first, just to see if we can level up. And that's another chosen. Like he's... no, okay, never mind. I thought he was one of the types who would buff himself and so we could dispel them, but that's not him. That's another type. I will give him that thing. I nice. Here there's a good chance that I hit the furniture. I think he must be close to death at that point. We've got some nice hits on him. Okay, let me check something. I've noticed that we crit with spells fairly often, also known as miracles. My miracle chance is 15, not more. Okay. Okay. Thought it was more. Does it remove bad trip or aftermath? No, it does not. There are some things that it doesn't remove, like natural things. And so it doesn't remove blessing, it doesn't remove vigor. It will remove seal of electromancy, for example. I think it doesn't remove Nikev and such either, so it's not biological things, but buffs that you get from skills and spells. I'm pretty sure skills are included in that. Physical and see there, it's even specified. Physical and magical effects. And this is a mental effect. This is a mental effect. This is a mental effect, and this is a magical effect, so this is included in the removal thing. We can read that just like that. We don't have to guess. I don't think we will be able to level before the boss at this point. See, I have to kill some guys out here. 300 turns is not that much, but I could check briefly over here, maybe. There's a guy down here. A bat. Okay. Oh, don't forget to check for traps. And then there's this guy. But that gives hardly any XP. Okay, let's go for the boss fight. So close. I think if I cleared the entire dungeon we would have leveled, but then I would have run out of my buffs. So I would rather fight the boss with buffs than another level, I think. Now I'm doubting that as I'm saying it. Another level would mean chain lightning, which isn't good against the boss. Nah. I want to make a dual mace with electro and magic mastery. Any tips you have? Well, I don't think you want all electromancy things then, but this one here, the residual charge, is specifically made for people who want to do melee as well. You have the first sentence here: casting its abilities, 3 spells grant melee attacks and 10 weapon damage, and then there's more stuff. So, and it gives passive effect plus 5 weapon damage, you know, so this is definitely the one you want if you're like doing a spellblade kind of thing. So I think I would pick Impulse, Jolt, and Residual Charge, and then maybe not anything else in here. I'm not sure. I don't remember the maces that well, so those are the 3 that I would focus on in here. Those are all good spells and abilities. And then get whatever maze abilities and combat mastery and athletics you feel like. Maybe this here, the Inner Reserves, is a really, really good pickup. So is the leg sweep, so this might be a nice direction to go in. Leg sweep into Inner Reserves for the mana you get from that. That would be my initial... Oh, he's going to alert the boss, so we are going to have to fight everything immediately, and this is a chosen as their frontliner. Well, this is gonna be a rough one. This may have to involve door cheesing. Must be close to death. He is. Nice. I think he died to the damage reflection. No, he life leashed me, and since I have my counterspell up still, he reflected it onto himself and died from it. Ah. Why did he take 14 shock damage? Oh, that's from the other thing. He was his debuff. So it looks like the boss was not aggroed, which I am not sad about that at all. What was that? Unholy anthems. Oh, he's got a... Oh, she's the one doing the healing thing? Ah, yeah. All proselytes receive one of the effects at random. Ah, that's where it's coming from, the rapid restoration. I see. That's a really, really nice buff. Yeah, so he heals, what, 6 per turn for that? And that's why we keep the daggers. Ah, still 600 XP from leveling up. So, boss time. Okie dokie. What do you do? She does have one spell, but that's it. Then I think Painful Stabs is a stance, and that's probably a physical effect, so I think I could dispel that. This is a debuff from me that I could dispel. But that'd be about it. Okay. If she's alone, I think we should win without too much of a hassle. Let me throw some caltrops on the corner there. There, and here we can hit her. Good. Static field, short circuit, more jolt, and she's stun locked. Oh, my current dagger is broken, I see. Now we're doing it a bit on the throwing thing. That didn't have to throw that time. We had other options. Forgot to put up the spell shield. 13% remaining, okay. And we have problems, but we won. Whew. Okay, we are bleeding though, so. And here I can cleanse myself to get rid of that thing, because it's a physical thing. Ta-da! Not that it mattered, but whatever. Monastery Chronicles. This item is required to receive the reward for your contract. Oh, I've never seen that one before. As a quest item. This way. Hello, I've been experiencing some kind of code error recently after I entered dungeon. I can play for a while, but then I get code error. Any help? Yes, there is help. Are you aware of the Discord, or do you need a link? I'm gonna send you to the experts. Every time I've posted a problem in the Discord, I have had help with my solving the problem. So hopefully they can help you too. And if you don't know how to get there, I will provide a link. Folio. Oh, this is a new one. guess. XP. Oh, these cells. I guess I'll open them. I've never found anything inside here. Has anyone ever found anything in any of these cells? Yeah, that's the last time I do that. That's this floor cleaned out. You don't know? Okay, so I will provide you with a link to the Discord. Everyone will have to hold out here for a second as I come in here. How do I invite people to a server? There we go. You think I've done this before. You found a passage to another room in the cell. Oh, really? Okay, fair enough. New is there. If you click this link, you will be taken. I don't know if you are aware of what Discord is, but this is a chat server where you can go and it's focused on Stoneshard. If you scroll down in the left side, there will be a list of different channels where you can post questions in, and one of them is called Bugs. In that one, you will go in and you will say, hey, I have this and this problem, give as many details as you can, maybe some screenshots, and then the developers are watching this thread actively, and whenever you post there, they give it 48 hours, like, then someone will reply to you, I'm sure. So, yeah, I hope that helps. Good, best of luck with it. I have never heard of the problem that you have, so I can't comment further. And thank you for that comment, Smoking Blaze. We will continue to check the cells so that we can have opportunities. This reminds me, I have not found a secret room at all since the update. I think they've been made more rare, or maybe I need more perception to spot them. Another unidentified dagger. It's not cursed. I guess I'll bring it. That's the dungeon. And we didn't level up. Pretty close though. I think it's time for Bryn Dungeons. We'll open a grave as always before we leave. No worries, Mr. Newis. I hope it works out for you. Of course, you shouldn't have that problem, so I'm sure it can be fixed. Yeah. That'll be my opinion. Okay, whatever. Nothing in there. Off we go. I found two, all of them in proselyte dungeons. One of my permanent and one of my regular. Okay. I debated having two. I was thinking about at least having like a setup with my own thing here where we would stream permadeath, and then I would have a YouTube series where we would play off of permadeath. But now I'm just mixing it because I want to get through this playthrough ASAP, so we're mixing it and doing both here. I also don't have a lot of time to do YouTube only anymore, so during the week. So this is the best solution. Here's the aftermath. Let's check it out. So it punishes morale over time, fumble chance, experience gain, and vision. So not all the same things that were before. Like we don't have a negative fatigue resistance here, but it does penalize. Like the experience gain is the big one here, obviously. I will pop an antitoxin to work us through it a little bit quicker. Secret rooms is still 5% per dungeon room. I think it's too rare for my taste. 10% would be better. I think 5% sounds about right, but that can't be right, because I've been like in hundreds of rooms, and so I would have found 5 already? That sounds wrong. So it must be 5% per dungeon, right? Not per dungeon room.
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
A wizard arrives. Thank you for the raid, Grim Kill. Streaming Stoneshard, I presume. Hello everyone, welcome raiders. RNG is a curse. You either get super lucky or super unlucky. Yeah, that's true. But that, now we're talking super unlucky. Just passing on the positive vibes, indeed. That's cool. We're playing some electromancy here. We've got some cursed items. Look at this one here. Ooh, sexy. Cursed fortifying phylactery with quick chance and health on it there. Love to see it. So, other than that, nothing much. We're mixing magical mastery and magic mastery and electromancy, and that's the build. And we are just about to hit up Bryn here, as we're coming home for a dungeon. Gonna turn in the quest item, and then we're ready to do some more dungeons. Not really ready for troll yet, but I'm hoping to get to the troll in this stream and see how electromancy does against it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Hey, thanks, man. You're a wizard. A hairy wizard. RNG is the best. It makes the game more fun. Absolutely. I mean, I like playing chess too, you know, so... I guess I was about to say that I only play games with RNG in it, but that's not true. It's definitely a fun thing to have, RNG. Anything new here? What about this? Oh, this is the novice cowl. I'm not a novice. Too good for that. Too cool for school. Let's sell this and that. Alright, we need some more identification scrolls. I think we're finally out, and I haven't actually been purchasing the stock for quite a while, so that's why we ran out. But when we have access to Bryn, we have access to enough identification scrolls if we ever truly ran out. So we have a potion of life drain, which doesn't work on spells, I believe, so not necessarily the best. And an armor-piercing traveling dagger. No, so this new dagger is our best bet. Just gotta get it repaired. Tell me about Grimkill's build. What are you running in the new update? And I think we keep the nimble dirk because I really this cooldown duration thing. There will be a point where that tips my jolt down to 1 turn cooldown, and then I want to save it for that. So we're keeping it. And armor-piercing traveling dagger. Go. Two-handed sword and crossbow. So two-handed sword build, I suppose. Okay, that's That'll be a fun one. Oh, we finally got something other than a bandit camp as a rumor. Taylor's homestead is up here, yeah, usually north of Manshire. As far as I recall, there is not actually anything to gain up there. Like there'll be a ton of bandits and then some minor loot or something like that. Chat, if you want to have a say in it, we could go on a point of interest run or go for a contract in Bryn. I'll take any suggestions here, what you want to see, while I make up my mind here for what we're going to do. We're going to save this one for the jeweler, along with the other things. I feel like I'm forgetting something important here. Didn't prepare.